again, car number 69 starting up in front. That's Jeff Carnes out car number 68. Car number 57 up alongside that automobile. Driven by Ken Bragdon Jr. As Billy Roberts looks to send the field off the 68 for Jeff Carnes of Quaker Hill. Looks to have the advantage. We've got a Peter Rice in trouble as he's picked up by the 17 Connecticut of Rick Hartenstein. The rest of the field with a little brake check over at turn number 2. We continue to run under green as everybody stays pointing in the right direction as Jeff Carnes looks to be scored as the leader of lap number 1. Paul Thurlow looking to challenge for the runner-up position. Thurlow from East Lyme, Connecticut, now running second as he made the move past Ken Bragdon. But Bragdon looking to battle back up high with a 57 as car number 77X for Stan Marion. As he looks to move up into the top 4, here comes Zeke Tompkins in the 82, and Don Cherry in the 79. Jerry Supernaut also looking to break into the top 5 with the 7X. Car number 71 looking to rejoin the hunt. That's Frenchie Menard driving the Ford Mustang, the red and white numeral entry. As Jeff Carnes continues to set the pace, 2 laps now scored is complete. The mini stock field looks to sort themselves out just a bit. The back of the pack, the front half of the pack looking to dice for position. Paul Thurlow continues to run in that second spot. He's being challenged up high by the 57 of Ken Bragdon Jr., Don Chariot, and Stan Marion right there waiting. Stan Cox also running in the 6th position. Joe Rodriguez going around on the backstretch. He picked up another automobile. We believe it's the 89 of Craig Garrett Jr. Ken Bragdon Jr. this time gets a jump on the 68 automobile, the little Chevy Chevette. Car number 68, Jeff Carnes proving he's equal to the task as he looks to take over control once again. But here comes Rick Hartenstein in the 17 Connecticut and Stan Marion in the 77X. Don't count out the 22 of Chuck Panaccio as Panaccio looks to move up in the top 5. But brand new leader emerges out of turn number 1. It's car number 17 Connecticut for Rick Hartenstein at Stafford Springs, Connecticut. As Hartenstein looks to take over the lead with that automobile. Jeff Carnes from Quaker Hill continues to run second. He's being hounded by Chuck Panaccio, Alan Coates, Stan Marion, and Ken Bragdon Jr. As Panaccio looks to get past Kearns with the 61 of Alan Coates looking to follow suit. Kearns now dropping back to the 4th position. Then it's Stan Marion. Bob Colvin looking to make the move past Ken Bragdon Jr. Then it's Jerry Supernaut. Car loose out of turn number 3. It looks to be the 19 of Paul Thurlow. Thurlow gets the car pointed in the right direction. A little shortcut through the infield. Dropping back quite a bit with car number 19 is Tom Masing with car number 87. Goes around. He finds himself pointing in the right direction over in turn number 3. Bobby Green smoking quite heavily with car number 1. Tom Masing looking to come back out with the 87. Rick Hartenstein, your leader. He's working out at turn number 4. Click off lap number 8. Chuck Panaccio running with the double deuces. He's running second. Jerry Supernaut, the 7X. He goes around and out of turn number 3. Car has come to a halt. That'll bring out the caution with 8 laps scored as complete.
Across the 4th turn, the green is quickly back out. And Rick Hartenstein looks to wave goodbye to the field once again. He knows how to get the job done. A lot of top runners up front. Little paint swapping going on. Bobby Green smoking once again. Evidently mechanical problems setting in on the number 1 car. He'd like to catch a break and go into the pits, but I don't think he's going to get the opportunity. In the meantime, Rick Hartenstein has run away to hide. Rick Hartenstein, car number 17, your leader. A little slip sliding in there. Somebody needs a clutch. Meanwhile, the field settles down right nicely. Bobby Green definitely running into problems with the number 1 car. A lot of smoke coming out from the right side. Could be just tire smoke as he looks for traction on the speedway. Large field of mini stocks on hand this afternoon. One of the largest of the season. lot of traffic on the front stretch. They have a lot of traffic to navigate through, but that's what it's all about. You have to go fast and you have to be able to drive. Takes a lot of talent out there. Bobby Green pulls the plug on the number 1 car. He heads to the infield. Tough break for the second place runner in the point standings. 68 goes around between the turns. It looks as though he may be able to get it restarted as he runs it down off the apron into the infield. Mike Sedilli goes around in the 72 car. Quick start down the back straightaway. Let's see who can gain the advantage as we're about to go back to green once again. 14 down, 36 to go. A long way from that checkered flag, but you can see the top cars already running towards the front. Super not in trouble with that 7X car. He holds it down nicely, does a nice piece of driving, maintains somewhat of a controlled driving maneuver, and comes back out on the racetrack. Are really putting on quite a show, but they're going to be catching up with some of the tail enders here right quick. And that could be a real problem as Bobby Green heads to the infield. Charlie Burgess goes around with the 24X. A lot of traffic to be had, folks. It's going to be quite a chore for some of these back enders to make it to the front. Greg Garrett goes around with the 89 car. He goes to the infield. Yeah, right down the middle. A lot of heavy traffic out there. Field stays tightly bunched. Rick Hartenstein going 3 wide on the outside. Stanley Marion down on the inside with the 77X. It's really quite unique the way some of these drivers attack the speedway, and I mean that's what they do, folks. They let it all hang out, pedal to the metal, you just let it slip slide, do whatever it has to do, and hope for the best. Rick Hartenstein is your leader. Running second, Bruce Thomas in the 34, then it's Chuck Panaccio and the 61 of Alan Coates. After that, we look back, it's probably the 57, the 11CT, the 77X, 25, and the 11, but that's not necessarily the case. That could all change here very shortly. As some of these drivers get into lap traffic, their speeds decrease, others increase. Depends on how good your skills are. Your leader, the white 17 Connecticut, Rick Hartenstein on board, has been able to navigate pretty well through the traffic till this point. He's fast and he's able to pick his way through quickly. Now he's stuck in real heavy traffic. Let's see if he can wind his way through this. So far, so good. Let's hold our breath. We approach the halfway marker. Rick Hartenstein making this look absolutely easy. Bruce Thomas and Chuck Panaccio, on the other hand, have their hands full trying to work their way through the slower traffic. We're just past the halfway mark. We are 25 laps into this 50-lap event. A lot of good teams emerging in this mini stock division. Rick Tracy heads to the infield with the 31 car. left everyone else in the dust. And that's literally and figuratively. Bruce Thomas at this point is a distant second. Chuck Panaccio, on the other hand, is a distant third. Hartenstein handling high, low, and in between, doing a real incredible job with that 17 Connecticut car. He's been strong all afternoon long. Actually, he's been strong all season, but no luck. Let's see if it holds up for him this afternoon. Passing flag going out to some of the slower cars as Joe Rodriguez plays a little bumper tag with Frenchie Menard. Sometimes you do it by accident. All of a sudden you look up and there's a slower car directly in front of you. He takes the lane you've chosen. Other times, well, maybe not quite so accidental. Ray Garrett takes it to the infield with the 89, looking to come back out. Let's see if he can straighten it away. Right in front of Bill Guyette. Yow, close call, folks. That's what you call taking advantage of a situation, I guess. Has almost a half a lap on the second place car of Bruce Thomas. Same goes for the 22 car of Chuck Panaccio. Panaccio, I'm not quite sure. We'll call him Chuck for short. Alan Coates in the 61 car, distant 4. Frenchie Menard through the infield once again with the 71 car. Wisely gets off the throttle. Regains control. He's looking to come back out. And that happened right in front of the leaders. Leader. We got to stand corrected on that one for sure. Ray Garrett out in the infield once again, taking an excursion on lap 36. Slightly over 10 laps to go, and Rick Hartenstein making this race a real laugher. Well, he's laughing anyway, having a heck of a good time out front. Again, slower traffic, posing a problem for some of the drivers, but not so for Hartenstein. He's been able to thread his way through nicely. High, low, in between. That car sticking like glue. Look at this bunch up in turn 4. Second, third place cars are there. A whole bunch of slower cars. 4 wide into turn 1. Develops down to 3 wide. And the top 2 and 3 cars able to mow the gate right on by. Whoa, the Volvo is sideways. Chuck Panaccio losing control momentarily. Near as we can figure, we've got about 8 laps to go. And that could change as the 17 car comes around once again to complete lap number 43. Rick Hartenstein looking to make it his day here at the Speedway. He'd like to pick up the win. He's only about 7 laps away from it. 1 CT, Jeff Ivey heads to the infield. The second Opel Manta, but it couldn't. That's the original 11 Connecticut, renumbered 1 CT. That car, by the way, won a couple of feature events along the way. Quite possibly. Rick Hartenstein beginning to smoke, folks. He's got problems. Oh, he's puffing them up pretty good. Yeah, he may not make the final 5 laps. All of a sudden, out of the clear blue, the leader starts to smoke. I'll bet you his crew would like to tell him to slow down just a little bit to save what he's got. Passing flag is out, slower cars in the way. Chuck Panaccio down to the inside of Bruce Thomas in the 34 car. They're battling for runner-up honors. Panaccio sticks the nose out front. That puts Thomas back to 3rd. That battle's not over by a long shot. Your leader continues to smoke, but he's only got about 3 laps to go. Problems in turn 4. Oh, no. The 08X of Bud Fraterno, he backs it away, but the 82 car is stuck, and that's going to bring out the caution.
There's complete 3 laps remaining in this 50-lap main event for the mini stocks. Some of the middle pack runners looking to jump the gun. As car number 17, Connecticut, for Rick Hartenstein, he looks to pick up where he left off. Don't forget a bunch of lap cars in between the 34. Bruce Thomas in the 22 of Chuck Panaccio. Here comes the 61 of Alan Coates. He's racing for position. Coates looking for that 3rd spot right up alongside the 22 of Chuck Panaccio. We've got trouble in turn number 3 as cars all over that area of the speedway. The 89 of Craig Garrett, the 25 New England of Mike Wacklin, the 34 of Bruce Thomas, all involved as whole-scale scattering taking place over in turn number 3. He looks to move into that runner-up spot on the speedway. A 4-car length separating the top 2 automobiles. That is the 61 automobile for Alan Coates. Bruce Thomas again looks to be moving up into position number 4. Robolowski on trouble on the front stretch with car number 49. Looks to get that car pointing in the right direction as we continue to run to the green. 2 to go marker already being displayed to the field. Coming out this time by the white flag for Rick Hartenstein of Stafford Springs. Chuck Panaccio kissing the Armco barrier with car number 22. Keeps the car pointing in the right direction, loses about 1 more car length, car number 22. Bruce Thomas now back up to 3rd with the 34. Alan Coates back to the 4th spot with the 61 out of turn number 4 for the final time is car number 17, Connecticut, for Rick Hartenstein. Hartenstein looks to pick up the win. Chuck Panaccio unofficially in for 2nd, unofficially in for 3rd. It's the 34, Bruce Thomas. Same goes for the 61 of Alan Coates as he comes in for position number 4. So Rick Hartenstein from Stafford Springs, Connecticut picks up the win in this afternoon's 50-lap mini-stock main event. Again, a post-race inspection will follow victory lane.